Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. Today I'll tell you about a powerful drink that combines the benefits of two superfoods, chayote and lemon. This blend offers an effective way to improve the functionality of various bodily processes, helping to maintain optimal health. In this video, I will show you 10 benefits, plus one extra, that you will get from consuming chayote and lemon, as well as teach you the right way to prepare this water to enjoy it daily. So let's get started. Before we continue, I invite you to subscribe to the channel to join this community, where we address health and wellness topics in a clear and simple way. If you want to stay up to date with our new videos, turn on the notification bell to receive direct alerts from YouTube. Now, can you imagine what happens to your body when you combine these two superfoods? Together, they create a veritable nutrient bomb with the ability to detoxify the body, accelerate weight loss, and reduce inflammation throughout the body. Including this combination in your daily diet can provide you with incredible health benefits that you should definitely know about. Let's get started. Benefit number 1, low in calories. One of the advantages of consuming chayote and lemon water is related to its low calorie content. Both chayote and lemon are a couple of foods that we can consume daily without fear that these can lead to an increase in our weight. These qualities transform it into a nutritious drink free of added sugars, which we can make use of if we are looking to reduce consumption and other types of drinks that only provide us with excess sugar and calories. This action is beneficial for those seeking to maintain a healthy weight, or if we also want to lose weight in a completely natural way. Benefit number 2 improves digestive processes. Improve your digestive health is possible through the consumption of chayote water with lemon. Each of these foods gives us benefits that are related primarily with its high water content. Both chayote and lemon are foods that contribute to proper hydration. You can have adequate amounts of water in your body is a key aspect when it comes to facilitate all digestive processes. Adequate water consumption during the day allows us to generate a softening of stool. This action facilitates its correct elimination. In addition, the fiber that is also contained in the chayote provides us with a series of benefits that allow us to be able to potentiate these effects at digestive level. The fiber is an indispensable element in our diet. Consuming foods rich in fiber allows us to add a greater volume to the feces. Through this action, it is possible to facilitate the intestinal transit aspect that turns out to be fundamental at the time of being able to avoid episodes of constipation. In addition to all this, chayote water with lemon is also an excellent ally when it comes to taking care of our intestinal microbiota. The intestinal microbiota is made up of trillions of microorganisms within which stand out the so-called good bacteria. These bacteria live in our intestine naturally, and their presence and proper balance ensures proper maintenance of our health, since all of them are intervening and facilitating, for example, the absorption of nutrients from our daily diet. A healthy intestinal microbiota also allows us to strengthen our immune system. This is especially important because the immune system acts in our body as a first line of defense against the harmful effects that can produce various viruses, bacteria, or fungi, which often come from the outside. For this reason, that you can maintain a healthy intestinal microbiota allows you to prevent the onset of infectious diseases. Maintaining a healthy intestinal microbiota is also a key to prevent the onset of chronic degenerative diseases, such as diabetes mellitus type 2, obesity, hypertension, and inflammatory bowel diseases. On the other hand, we also have that often the intestinal microbiota is considered as a second brain, and is that the intestine has its own nervous system. In this case, we refer to the enteric nervous system. Our nervous system interacts directly with our intestinal microbiota. This makes possible the production of neurotransmitters, as in the case of serotonin, a neurotransmitter that is responsible for emotional well-being. It is for this reason that several scientific investigations have related the alterations at the level of the intestinal microbiota with a higher risk of suffering from diseases that alter our mood, such as depression and anxiety. Because of all this, it is of great importance that you can incorporate into your daily diet foods rich in fiber, as it is in this case the chayote. Benefit number 3, antioxidants that improve fat metabolism. If you suffer from high cholesterol levels, drinking chayote and lemon water is a really useful alternative. Both chayote and lemon are foods recognized for the ability they have to help us reduce LDL cholesterol. This type of cholesterol is often considered bad because of the great capacity it has to adhere to the inner walls of our arteries and form over time fatty plaques that condition an adequate blood flow throughout our body. In the vast majority of cases, this is usually the main cause for which problems related to poor circulation are present. The good news is that within our reach, we have a drink that meets the ideal nutritional components for this situation. For you to get an idea of this, you should know that both lemon and chayote are foods possessing powerful antioxidants. We refer to vitamin C and flavonoids. These antioxidants at the level of our blood vessels manage to neutralize the action of free radicals that are oxidizing LDL cholesterol. Through this action, it is possible to prevent the formation of these fatty plaques inside our blood vessels. This brings us to benefit number 4, prevention of metabolic syndrome. Blood circulation problems in our body put at risk our cardiovascular health. The diseases that affect the health of the heart put our life at risk, and this risk increases considerably when we also have problems of overweight or obesity, or if we have problems of hypertension, high blood pressure levels, or if we also have high levels of sugar in our blood, as in the case of diabetes mellitus type 2. The term metabolic syndrome refers to the presence of 2 or more of these diseases in our body. You can prevent metabolic syndrome is possible through changes in our lifestyles. In this case, drinking chayote water provides benefits that are related, for example, with the control of our blood pressure levels. Chayote is a food low in sodium and rich in potassium. This quality allows you to balance the sodium levels in our body. When combined with lemon, we also get the antioxidant benefits of vitamin C that make it possible to improve the elasticity of our blood vessels. These actions allow us to improve blood flow and thus be able to keep blood pressure levels under control. It should be noted that these dietary changes must be accompanied by exercise. We must also avoid additional factors that may worsen your health, such as smoking. Benefit number 5 reduces inflammation. Both chayote and lemon are foods that help us to reduce the presence of inflammatory processes in our body. A large part of the chronic inflammation present in our body is caused by cellular damage that is capable of generating the so-called free radicals. These unstable molecules that have a great capacity to generate damage on our cells are responsible for the generation of oxidative stress. The antioxidant effect that these two foods achieve when combined protect us from cellular oxidation. Benefit number 6. Detoxifying effect. Drinking chayote and lemon water provides a series of benefits that are reflected in the health of our kidneys and liver. These two organs are going to be actively participating in various detoxification processes that make possible the elimination of waste products, waste that our body no longer needs. Some of the benefits of chayote and lemon focus on their diuretic properties. This means that they have the ability to increase urine production. By increasing the number of emissions, the number of times we urinate, we can facilitate the process of elimination of toxins and waste substances. Also, this effect is useful when it comes to avoid fluid retention. These actions also benefit our blood pressure levels. To maintain a clean liver and free of fat is a benefit that also brings with it the consumption of chayote and lemon, and is that these two superfoods will be helping you to achieve better control of your cholesterol levels. This action allows us to reduce the fat that accumulates in our liver. But this is not all. Its antioxidant properties, given by its content of vitamin C and flavonoids, allow us to protect liver cells from oxidative damage that are capable of being able to generate the so-called free radicals. To reduce oxidative stress on these cells makes it possible to improve the processing of fats, which allows the liver to be able to eliminate excess fat. Benefit number 7. Improves skin health. Combining the consumption of chayote and lemon can be the best choice from a nutritional point of view, since in addition to the multiple benefits of which I have already spoken, it is also an excellent ally when it comes to taking care of our skin, and is that both chayote and lemon, being foods with a high water content, allow you to maintain a better quality of life. Hydration is fundamental when it comes to prevent our skin from drying out, and if we add to this the fact that lemon, being an excellent source of vitamin C, also offers us the possibility of increasing the skin's capacity to retain water, these two factors together allow us to improve the texture of our skin. Vitamin C also participates in the production of collagen. Collagen is a protein that forms a structural part of the skin. Its presence in the skin provides firmness and elasticity, two aspects that are especially relevant when it comes to preventing the appearance of wrinkles and expression lines. In addition, vitamin C will also be found contributing to cell regeneration. This promotes tissue regeneration, an action that facilitates the healing processes in our skin. Benefit number 8. Control of blood sugar levels. If you suffer from diabetes mellitus, eating chayote is an ideal choice for you. The fact that you can integrate into your diet the consumption of chayote water with lemon will allow you to enjoy the benefits of a drink that, besides being refreshing, will allow you to reduce the craving for sugary drinks. This is essential when it comes to achieving an adequate control of your blood sugar levels. Chayote is a food that has a low glycemic index, which means that it does not have the ability to produce peaks or sharp rises in sugar after consumption, which is a great advantage if you are currently suffering from type 2 diabetes mellitus. Benefit number 9. It also relates to diabetes. The fact that you can prevent insulin resistance is of utmost importance. Insulin resistance is a metabolic condition that often goes unnoticed. However, some of the signs that may be present when this condition exists are as follows. Tiredness or persistent fatigue that often accompanies us throughout our day and occurs without an apparent cause or reason. There may also be the presence of drowsiness after eating. If you are one of those people who constantly gain weight despite being on a constant diet, or perhaps you may have seen some of these skin lesions, which are known as acanthosis nigricans or acanthosis nigricans. These types of lesions often characteristically accompany insulin resistance. Their presence on the neck, armpits, or groin is often a clear manifestation of this condition. But what is insulin resistance, and why is it so important to prevent it? Well, you see, insulin is a hormone that is produced by our pancreas. Its function is very similar to that of a key, since it is going to be found allowing the entry of glucose or sugar into the cell. The cells are the place in our body where all the glucose that we ingest is transformed into energy. Energy that our body requires to be able to perform a large number of functions. When there is insulin resistance, the key, which in this case is insulin, is unable to open the door that allows the entry of glucose into our cells. This causes the glucose or sugar that we ingest in our daily diet to be unable to be used. This ends up causing a greater accumulation of glucose in our blood. If you are just starting to have high blood sugar problems, it is very important that you take this into account, since when we are suffering from prediabetes, it is of vital importance to modify our eating habits. Opting for foods that have a low glycemic index, such as chayote, is usually a good start. Benefit number 10. It contains 7 of the 9 essential amino acids that our body needs. Our body constantly requires essential amino acids that are necessary for the synthesis or creation of proteins, enzymes, hormones, and neurotransmitters. All these components are necessary for a large number of biochemical processes throughout our body, functions that are actively contributing to the maintenance of a good state of health. An important point to take into account is the fact that these 9 essential amino acids are not produced by our body. We need to be able to acquire them directly from our food. Obtaining these 7 essential amino acids is possible through the consumption of chayote water. The fact that you can count on these essential amino acids offers benefits that are related, for example, to muscle maintenance. This by being able to stimulate the creation of muscle proteins, proteins that favor with the increase of muscle mass. We also have that they are going to be found intervening in the metabolism of glucose and energy metabolism. All this will be important for an adequate production of energy throughout our body. Its presence will also be found favoring an adequate maintenance of neurological function. Benefit number 11. Abundant vitamins and minerals. Drinking chayote water with lemon allows you to get a good source of vitamins and minerals. If you want to incorporate vitamin B9 or folic acid in your diet, this is an ideal option for you, especially if you want to prevent the onset of anemia. And this is largely because folic acid is an essential part in the formation of red blood cells. This action contributes to the strengthening of our blood. Consuming folic acid in our diet also helps us to lower homocysteine levels throughout our body. When we have high homocysteine levels, we are more prone to cardiovascular problems. Chayote and lemon water also provides us with minerals, among which potassium and zinc stand out. Potassium will be found intervening in functions related to heart health. On the other hand, it is also involved in the proper muscle contraction, which is essential to prevent muscle spasms or cramps. In addition, it is also involved in the generation of an adequate nervous impulse in our brain. On the other hand, its zinc content also stimulates the production of a male hormone known as testosterone. Finally, zinc will also be found activating various proteins that are necessary for muscle formation. As we have seen, drinking chayote water provides us with many and varied health benefits. That you can be including it in your daily diet is really simple, since this is a drink that can be consumed at any time of the day. The recommended amounts of chayote water per day range from 1 glass to 2 glasses per day, which equals a total of 250 milliliters up to a daily limit of 500 milliliters. These amounts of chayote water can be accompanied by the juice of a lemon. Improving its taste is also possible if we add a touch of cucumber or parsley. These two elements greatly increase the freshness of this drink, but above all, it will also allow you to acquire the benefits of these two foods that also bring us countless benefits to our health. I hope this video has been to your liking. As always, we thank you for joining us in each of our videos. If you liked this video, please don't forget to support us by liking this video, subscribing to the channel, or sharing this video with someone you know who is also interested in knowing a little more about these topics. So without further ado, I'll say goodbye, see you in a future video.